Welcome back into the channel, everybody. It's Ryan here from the King of Camo, and today we have a really cool gun from history called a boot gun or a muff gun. These things are super cool from the 1800s, and as you can see right here, I'm examining it and looking at that twist off barrel and looking at the different components. This thing is a super cool firearm with a bunch of different things like powder, primers, ramrods, and some 45 caliber balls. And we're going to take a look at this today and see if we can get this thing to fire. So let's get into it. And now you have a short barrel flintlock pistol. See how it goes all the way back into a full cock, and then you do that to let it go. That's going to ignite the primer. This guy is your ramrod. You stick it down in there. So what we're going to do is test it out. Just see how terrible this is. Hopefully not blow my hand off. It's the little black powder thingy it comes with. So right now, there's nothing in there. But if I do that right there, that should open it up to fill it with powder. If I'm not mistaken. I'm right. Black powder filled in there. Usually what you do is, that's the exact amount you need to propel this guy, this little 45 caliber ball, and you get a little patch. What patch you do? So once you put the gunpowder in there, that will sit on there just like that. You'll ram it down, cock it back, load the primer, shoot it, and hopefully I don't blow my hand off, because I have no idea the last time this thing was fired. So make sure this guy is screwed down. Take this all the way in there, just like that. Make sure there's no more. Nope. Take a ball and the patch. So usually just sit it over it just like that. Try and get it centered. Like there. Try to push it in like that to get her started. Usually these little guys right there, a little concave point, fits around the ball, which gets that guy started like that. See, that's on there. Then get it pushed all the way down in there, just like that. I could use the little one that's on there too. Use either or, does not matter. This one kind of hurts your hand though. All right, one more time, just to make sure she's seated all the way. And that patch is what holds the powder. So now she's loaded. Get one of these primers I showed off before. Right there. These little dudes. Right there. Alright. Those are some British onions. The redcoats trying to tax her tea and stuff. We're about to scare the chickens. It's gonna be pretty funny though. My headphones are dead. That's alright. Our ancestors just shot these things with no ear pros, so they were probably fine. Okay. There's really no way to aim it, like at all. So yeah, we're gonna just try it, see how it goes. Alright. Fully cocked back. Aim her and see. Oh! Usually it doesn't go on the first time. The primers can be finicky. We'll try it again. Oh, oh my goodness. That's a dud. Alright. Okay, so while I fiddle around with the primer, because I don't know how to work this thing, let me tell you a little bit about the gun itself. So the boot gun was actually called a muff gun back in the 1850s in Victorian England. And yes, I know muff has a different meaning in today's day and age, but a muff back then, as you'll see here, is a type of garment to keep your hands warm that many people wore. It was the fashion sense of the day. But the muff gun or boot gun actually allowed people to conceal carry. It was one of the mainstays
back during this time for personal protection. These type of weapons would come in build kits like the one I have here. So now that I've kind of figured this out, let's get back to shooting this thing.
Don't ever use this for self-defense.
And he missed.
That was awesome. But I missed. The primer, right there where it strikes the primer, that wasn't all the way seated. So these usually come in kits, like a pistol kit, because the barrel breaks down and everything like that comes in like a little box. So when you put them all together, make sure everything is screwed down tight, and then it works. That was super cool. Let's do it again. And I didn't lose my hand. Winning. Let's try that one that I was doing before. Second go around, trying to hit some onions. Let's just see how she goes. There's the primer right then and there. Going to kill some onions out in the iron sights. Let's just see how she goes.
That was way over.
Super cool. You can't aim worth a damn, but super cool. It works. Dope. Super cool. Okay, so this kit is super cool. These guys were made back in the day, and there's been reproductions made up to today, but they're called like a muff gun or a boot gun. There's like a bunch of different names for them. They were definitely made overseas as a kit, and then they were imported to the United States from what I researched. Don't check me on that because I have no idea if I'm right, but it's super cool the way it's set up. And if you ever want to get into shooting some black powder pistol stuff, I kind of want one now. So
Great.
that's all she wrote.